The Cory Booker saga is so interesting to me because of what it reveals about authenticity, both in politics and in American society. We live in this time in which we expect politicians, musicians, content creators, people performing on social media, right? We expect a performance of authenticity.
Super interesting video. Go worth finding it and watching the full thing. I'll drop it in the comments. But I do want to talk a little bit about the performance of authenticity because it's something I write about a ton when we're in charge. In fact, the whole first part is about what I call responsible or strategic authenticity, which is being yourself mostly. And I think this is something that for Gen Z and millennials in particular, who have been performing versions of ourselves online for most of, if not all of our lives, we have to kind of relearn or recultivate when we come into positions of power. We know that people expect their bosses, their public figures, their leaders, whether they want them, if not expect them, to be authentic. We also know it's really, really hard. And actually, my job as the boss, I'm an executive, I run a big team, and I help people run for office. My job is actually not to be myself. My job is to be the best version of myself in service of my team and our collective goals. And there's a distinction. So, my job is to find the overlap between who I really am and my core values, what my organization's core values are, what my team needs me to be, and then the intersection between the three. I need a responsibly authentic persona that I can perform every day in a way that is consistent and true. That is still a performance. And this is the part of the book I've gotten the most negative feedback on because people are like, "Oh, you're telling folks to be, calculating or fake or manipulative. Like it seems like bullshit." If you have never been in a position of power or in a public role, and you have never had to really think about how it is that you show up intentionally, you don't get it. But man, creators, influencers, bosses, politicians, actors, they understand it. Even think about like the creators who have to, be authentic and who you like because they are authentic. They're doing like vlogs. They're not showing you when they actually wake up. They got out of bed 5 minutes before and set up their tripod and pressed record and then got back into bed and put the cover over their face and then they set up. It's a performance. It's always a performance. And the people who can do it really well with the right amount of, as this creator put it, wanting it but not seeming like they want it too badly, they're the ones who can break through. Now, part of the way you can perform authenticity is by having a really strong core sense of self. You can know who you are. The creator talks about Zoran Mamdani, who he has authenticity, but he's also very clearly performing. It's because the substance is there. So, one of the things I describe in When We're in Charge is how to really get to know yourself and know your values, and then also know what your team needs you to be in order to create that responsibly authentic persona. It's so hard. It's so, so hard. And if you're like, this seems like I don't even understand what you're saying, Amanda, buy the book. You'll figure it out.